What up, folks? Live halftime show here for the game Texas versus OU, folks. If you want to do a live call in here, go click that link in the description or click that link in the comments. It's pinned to the top. You guys can actually join in here and talk Texas football with me against the Oklahoma Sooners here. I'm calling Sooner fans too. Come and dial in too as well. Let's talk about this game. Hell of a game, man. Hell of a game so far. We said it's going to be a dogfight. It's a dogfight. It is definitely a dogfight. It is definitely a dogfight, man. I am excited about it. Um, I thought Texas did not do themselves any favors by basically letting Oklahoma do their thing here, throwing the pick on the first drive, throwing another pick in the red zone. Penalties have definitely harmed the Longhorns too as well. But look, we played a horrible first quarter, and Texas is only down 3 points going into halftime. Texas offense kind of got in the groove there in the second half. You're seeing both teams are, no kidding, doing a lot of trick plays, man. It's everything. I think me, Chris, Seth, and Steven talked about it on Thursday, basically saying that we're going to see a lot come from these coaches' bags, man. Meaning, look, we're going to see a lot of plays that we haven't seen on film yet. And that is true. There are a couple plays that I did see on film that we, actually showed again, like that play to Brooks that didn't work. So here's Quentin. Let's see what Quentin said. What's up, Quentin?
Bro, man, I had to take some heart medicine. I don't know if I told you, I live in Oklahoma, so all my friends blowing me up with this boomer nonsense. But
Yeah.
I think, like you said, considering all the blunders, all the turnovers, we're undisciplined right now. I think we're in a good spot. And all I've heard from the Oklahoma fans is we have competitive depth. I said, you about to find out what that is right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't think the game couldn't have started off any better for OU. Two turnovers. Us getting the block punt was essential. Our offenses looked like garbage for the first quarter and a half. And to be down 17-14 is pretty admirable of this team to only be down by 3 points for our offense not clicking. Our offense did start to click, towards the like the middle, of the second half. But look, Oklahoma gets the ball back in for the third quarter. Texas has to stop them at the start of this third quarter, and that offense has to start cooking for Texas. They got to run the ball more, man.
I think I'm seeing some uncharacteristic stuff of our defense. Like Jalen's like missing tackles. He's like stopping on plays and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like we don't usually miss this many tackles. And I think a good halftime talking to would do as well.
Hold on. What did he say? What did Chicken say? He said it's actually 30-17. 30-17. What you talking about, Chicken? Ain't no 30-17. 20 to. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It's 20-17. My bad. Look, man, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. This is a second half team, which we've known pretty much from the jump of this season. I'm excited to see what this team's going to do in the second half. Sark usually has really great adjustments this year. Last year, if this had been the game, I'd have been like, oh, hell no, it's done.
It'd be a wrap.
One thing I will say about Oklahoma, though, the pace of their offense is tiring out our defensive line. You can see it.
It's killing our linebackers too.
Yeah, but you can really see it on our defensive line. I'm seeing our defensive line just snap the ball and stand up.
That's it. Somebody heard lay down for a little bit in the middle of this like fake injury or something.
Yeah, do something.
Junior number 0, he had to place a lot, bro.
Oh, you talking about Hill?
Dude,
yeah,
he gives max effort, but he's always out of place. So
he's young, man. I can't, he's young, but he did have a great stop on Dylan on that 3rd and 3 where he pushed him out of bounds, make it 4th and 5. So he's running with a lot of effort. He's talented, but yeah, he's young. I'm telling you, man, Jake Majors is a big loss, and I think we're starting to see that. They're getting a lot of penetration in the interior of that line since Jake Majors has left. We had the one play where Connor Robinson was down the field too far, also, which pushed the ball back 5 yards, even though we scored a touchdown on that drive. But you're starting to see just the importance of Jake Majors, man. So, oh my God.
I was like, man, at least we get like a 10-point, like a cushion. But man, we was like this with Alabama. We was back and forth, and I think we'll be all right because they offense ain't really doing nothing. Like everything they get is like Texas messed up here, we messed up there. Like that long ball, Catalan was right there.
He was right there. You gotta just turn around and just make the play on the ball. He was there. They can score a touchdown on that drive
too. Remember?
Oh, Jaron Thompson.
Oh, he had it.
Jaron Thompson dropping the pick. Look, he saw 6 points. He saw nobody. He just saw 6. That's it.
Nah, he would have got caught. He's so
Oh yeah. He would have got caught. I'm not saying he would have got caught, but he just saw nothing but wide open field. He was just
there.
Like, it was there.
It was like,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Quinn had a horrible, like first quarter. Let's look at Sports Talks, Jay. He said Texas played their worst half and still only down 20-17. Texas' second half team, Oklahoma, isn't impressive. I'm not going to say they're not impressive. If you're looking at this game and you're not thinking Oklahoma's impressive, you're crazy. Yeah. They look good.
They look good.
They look physical. Which is one thing that I want to talk about now. Oklahoma and Texas, the physicality of these two teams, it's going to be just fine next year in the SEC. They're going to be just fine. Yeah. It's just a matter of how much can Texas, I guess, get rested here over halftime to make sure that defensive line comes out in the third quarter and does great things. I got confidence in them. Offense needs to put some points up. We got to start running the ball, man. All that cute shit, we got to stop that cute shit. Starts getting cute.
I didn't think we would miss Ryan Watts, but I think we're missing him.
Especially as a tackler.
Yeah,
as a tackler,
we're missing him. Like,
that play against Farouk. That play against Farouk at the last minute of the quarter.
Yeah,
he doesn't run it for another 15 yards if Watts is in there. Yep. Gavin Holmes is just like just trying to grab him. It's like Watts would have took him down.
Yeah.
So man.
Yeah, he's holding his own. Muhammad, I ain't heard his name all day. Oh, he good.
Man. No, because he legit. He's legit. He's legit.
Yep.
He said, "OU's just a better team. It's 20-17, Danny." OU. Hey, Danny. If I'd have told you, Quinn Ewers threw 2 picks. Jonathan Brooks is not on the roll. A.D. Mitchell's not in the roll. We lost Jake Majors. J.T. Sanders gets back injured and he's not playing for the majority of the game. And you guys are only up 20-17. What would you say then?
Yep.
And let's be honest. That should have been a touchdown at the end of the half for you guys. Dylan Gabriel misplaced that ball. I'm not putting it on the running back. If Dylan Gabriel hits that guy on the chest and stride, it's a touchdown. But no, he had no pressure on him. Dylan could have ran the ball in. Yep. He had no pressure on him, no nothing. He threw the ball. It was at the dude's knees. Even if he would have caught it, he would have stumbled at the 2-yard line. He wouldn't have got in the end zone. And so kind of glad. You guys should be glad he didn't catch it because the time would have run off the clock. You had no timeouts. It's if I'd have told you all that stuff was happening and it's a 3-point game, I don't know I'm not saying that they're a better team. I think these teams are pretty equally matched. We're going to see in the second half the adjustments that are going to be made. I think you think too, Danny, Quinn Ewers ain't going to throw 2 more picks in the second half.
You can see his confidence when he start connecting. Once Quinn's confidence it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a snowball.
Yeah, man. Losing Majors hurts. I totally agree. Hey guys, if you want to dial in and talk to me and Quentin, man, hit that link in the comments or the video description. You guys can dial in and just kind of voice your opinion. Be the better second half team. I'm with you, King Kunta.
What's the back of Connor?
Yeah. So Connor Robinson.
You haven't heard his name, so he ain't doing bad.
Well, I'm not going. He got blown up on that one play where Quinn got sacked. He was the one that had the he was the lineman down the field on that play that cost us 5 yards. The interior is not starting to it's not gelling as much as it should. Yeah. I thought what Flo was going to do was move Hayden Connor to center and move Neto to left guard. That's what I thought he was going to do. Yeah. Just to have some physicality out there. But I don't know, man.
About that, man. I think this halftime talk, they're gonna rally the troops, and you're gonna see another team.
Well, this is a great learning moment for Sark and his team. He can say you guys played like absolute dog shit in that first half, and look at the scoreboard. It's 20-17.
Yeah,
it's 20-17. You guys had, huh?
Is your TV messing up?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
ABC.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Like, what's up with this?
I was running back and forth from the living room in my bedroom.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on with this, man? Yeah, here's another great point. OU capitalized on Texas penalties, cleaning up mistakes. Yeah, like that punt. Like, what are we doing? If we're
Yeah.
not gonna block it, BJ Allen, just let him go. Like, don't even. I mean, I know it's hard to say that. I wouldn't even went for the block there.
It was
Just let him
Keelan.
punt it. You
He
know,
does.
just
He did that in TCU last year
did
and
it
messed it all up.
messed it up. Just let him punt it. That put 3 points on the board.
Yep.
All right. The other penalty, we had the 15-yard penalty that extended the drive. Oh, where Dylan Gabriel slid. Now I thought
thought
Bug
that
was
was gone.
lunging at him before he started to slide. I hate that play because it's a bang bang play. I thought he started to lunge at him like either right prior to him starting to slide or right as he was sliding. And so then it caused it, right? So it's kind of that's just a bang bang play. I actually hate the call. If it's not egregious, I don't think it should be a penalty, man. Like it was so close. It was so close. But yeah, I agree with him. Multiple penalties have bailed Oklahoma out. And man, Bug got to catch that interception too.
Dude,
Oklahoma's playing more physical. I will give you that. I will give you this chicken. They are playing more physical in certain instances, but when Jonathan Brooks started to run that damn ball and ran it for 30 yards, you started to see in the second quarter the physicality of the Texas offensive line. And then that fourth down, both teams are aggressive, man. Both teams being aggressive right now. They know what this game means. We're both better second half defenses. I agree.
I think we have a lot of young people playing, and I think get them to halftime, coach them up, and we'll be all right. When Catalan's back up with Williams, he all right. Yeah, bad. He's been doing good. So
hey, Danny, so what do you mean refs are keeping Texas in it? You guys,
two face masks.
Yeah, well, no, we had one. The second one against Quinn, he grabbed his shirt. Okay. But the first one was the first drive. That was a 15-yarder that didn't get called. What other penalty, Danny, has the refs called for Texas? Nothing. If you're talking about the Gunnar Helm catch, I mean, he was down. They went to extensive replay on the field and up in the booth, and they said he was down. So we've gotten more. We have 6 penalties, and you guys have 3. So I don't understand. What do you mean the refs are keeping us in the game when we have more penalties than you guys? It's kind of an ignorant statement. Let's see. Which coach makes better halftime adjustments? It's interesting because I think BV's defense is going to be great in the second half. I think PK is going to be great in the second half. If I got to pick which coordinator on the defense side of the ball, I'm going to pick BV all day long. But Levy versus Sark, I'm picking Sark. I'm going to pick Sark in the second half. So this is going to be a Sark versus BV offense versus defense. 2 of the only coaches that still call their own plays on their side of the ball here in college football. It's going to be good, man. This game is good.
I think you have to realize what they do best ain't working. The quick boom, boom, boom. Like
yes,
their best play come off a dude ad-libbing and finding somebody. Like they're off script. Like we're good.
Yeah,
he's a catch and throw kind of guy.
Okay, so Danny, you're saying that we got a lucky TD. How's it lucky when we got a tight end streaking wide open? Like, how about you guys cover a tight end who was blocking initially and released for a touchdown? That's not a lucky TD. If your defense is great, they pick that up. You guys were blessed with 2 interceptions. I'm not saying it was lucky.
No,
just like our TD wasn't lucky.
Dude. He didn't give no effort on that interception.
Yeah, he sat there and watched it. Yeah, and this fumble. They went to the booth and on the field, and the booth reviewed it for 4 or 5 minutes and said that he was down. So, okay, I understand we're fans, and we're fans of our team.
No,
but just because we're fans of our team don't mean we can't take. That doesn't mean we can't be logical, right?
I give it to OU. They coming with it. I think they offense ain't as good as they shown against other people, but their defense is real.
Oh yeah, their defense is legit. I don't think their offense is everything built to be. If they had a better quarterback, I think this offense would be freaking humming.
Yeah,
I think this offense would be humming. They need a better quarterback, and I'm not saying nothing bad about I like DG. You can even see my text that I was tweeting to Texas Homer today. Nash talks Texas, Steven, from FP, and like 40 Acres Landlord, all Texas guys. I said, DG's a dog. I like DG. I love his attitude. You put that in a 6'3", 220-pound dude with an arm, you got you a baller. Like, and I like DG.
I do. Get away from being on the sideline though, because I was like, bro, you better get out, bro.
Yeah. Man, I mean, Bug should have caught that pick, man.
That would have been big. But I feel like if he would have caught that pick, he would have got tackled on the 1 yard line because he would have brought that
Yeah.
bad boy out the back of the end zone.
Hey, Danny. Okay, fake punt in the first quarter. How about that? How about that trickery that you guys had, the forward pass on the kickoff? To get a reverse field to get up to the 50-yard line. Look, this is everybody's pulling out all the tricks. You guys can put that on any tape this year. We haven't put a fake punt out. I mean, look, we're all going for blood. Just because you're saying a fake punt is a trick, so is that damn reverse that you guys called that didn't work. So I mean, let's be honest. We're all pulling out tricks. You can't knock one team because they made their trick play, and then not knock your team because you didn't make your trick play. I mean, let's just keep it honest, man. I mean, just honest football talk. Honest football talk. All right. Like, I'm not a hater of OU or Texas A&M. I love to see good ball. You can ask Chris with a K. I've texted him plenty of times and said, when Baker Mayfield was playing at OU, he was must-watch TV. I want to watch him every weekend. I want to see him do well. You don't know why? Because I want to see these kids go to the league. I do. I want to see him go to the league. Like, of course, I want his team to lose, but I want to see him do well. I liked watching Baker. I liked watching Johnny Football, right? I mean, I liked watching great players. I liked watching Adrian Peterson. And there's some OU fans, friends of mine who loved watching Vince Young. They're like, man, Vince was the truth, dog. I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a football fan, you can put your fandom of your team down and appreciate good ball when you see it. You know what I'm saying? Nino warning that Sooner jersey. I ain't wearing no damn Sooner jerseys. I ain't make no bets. I don't bet.
The watching experience totally different when you bet.
Yeah. Nino, what do you think is Sark's red zone issue? He needs to throw the whole. I think Sark gets too cute in the red zone.
Man,
Jonathan Brooks is averaging 6 yards a carry this year. Feed that man. You know what I'm saying? Put Savion Red back in there. Do a little wildcat action.
Something.
Savion Red is a beast. I'm loving what I'm saying out of Savion Red. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have no. I feel like on the goal line, there's been a bunch of times Xavier do a little out route, give him a stem to the inside, and hit him on the out. They singling up on goal line.
They are.
If he pick it, it's a pick six. But if he can't make the throw,
well, Steven say Nino at halftime. Is this a game? Is this the game of the year so far? Man, it's exciting. It's exciting, man.
What was Bama at halftime?
We were 10-13, I think.
Okay,
or something like that. Hey, this game's exciting.
Dude, this is like anything for the rest of the year. We 156 and like 34 after half or something like that. It's
that's great.
Stupid.
Hey, what Danny say? I'm an OU fan more than a football fan. I'm a Texas fan more than a football fan, but I'm also a fan of football. I like to see good football. So I mean, this is what it is. There are times, I just like to see good football. Whether it's on a team that I don't like or not, I like to see great players. You know what I'm saying? So I love to watch Kyler Murray when he was in high school. And then he went to A&M. I watched him play on one of my most hated rivals. And I wanted to see him play at A&M because I knew how great of a player he was. And when he transferred to OU, I wanted to see him do well, unless he played against us, because I like to see Kyler Murray play. Probably the greatest high school football quarterback in the state of Texas ever, right? So, I mean, look, you can appreciate great ball and still be a fan of your team. It's not a problem, folks. That under the center jet sweep to Jet. I saw that happen in King Kunta. I'm with you, bro. If I can see that from home, you don't think you can see that? Like when they brought Jay Witt in and took Mitchell off the field, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a sweep.
It's so much. It's setting it up though. All that bubble dress up. That's how the tight end got deep.
It is.
They all flew down there to the sweep and.
Yeah, man.
I know what he's doing, man. He gonna catch somebody flying out the second run on the bubble. It's gonna be over the head.
He is. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Worthy had that one little deep pass, and I was like, okay, it's starting to happen. He just got to get back in the game just straight.
Yeah.
Let's see. The game ain't started yet? Nah.
How much time we got left?
No, we ain't started yet. So I look. Okay, here we go. Stephen G says full playbook wide open both sides. Yeah, exactly. So all that fake, all the trickery. Both teams are doing some crazy stuff, man. It's full playbook. This is OU Texas OU week. It's hate week, man. You got to win this game. I think both teams realize that no other team on the schedule can actually match with us. But folks, the game about to start. So I'm about to get off and go get me a Shiner box. So I'm gonna holler at you guys. Hey, Quinn, Thanks for joining in, man.
I'll be here after if you're here.
Deuces.
All right, then.